Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm playing Meta Chess, where you can draft suspicious variant pieces into your chess army. My goal is to win one game. Let's get started with game number one. Alright, we're probably going to play with some bots. Ooh, I like this little Kraken piece thing going on here. I'm very excited to see what the variant situation is, because I'm sure there will be like normal variant pieces, and as you can see there are certainly normal chess pieces as well. But then you have stuff that I've never seen before. I've never seen a dragonfly, and I've certainly never seen a sumo before. But I'm not totally sure how many people are actually going to be online, so we'll start with a game against a bot. Now, I should probably start with a game against one of the weaker bots, but to be totally honest, I kind of just want to dive in head first. And oh, that's actually my girlfriend's name, and she kind of looks like her too. So now we have to play against Sarah, the 1600 ELO bot. So we'll be playing against her, and I'm already a little bit overwhelmed. What's going on here? I did see these flashing by. These are voids, I believe. I know that these are the dragonflies that we saw. No idea what that is. Seems like a bishop of some kind, and that's a kraken, I believe. I'm not really sure, but it seems that I've been given all normal chess pieces, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Can I move these guys? Okay, for some reason I can't move these guys two ahead, but I don't know the functionality of these pieces. Was I supposed to look at them beforehand? Can I talk with a bot? Why do I have a chat functionality? Excuse me? What do voids do? I'm not expecting if I got a response, I mean, I was gonna say I'm not expecting a response, but if I got a response, I'd actually laugh my head off. If the bots were programmed to reply with like some species of AI or something. But okay, it seems like we're not getting a response. So we're gonna find out what voids do the hard way by walking directly into them. We'll go pawn forward, void to d5, void 0 to d5. No idea what that means. Can I take you? For some reason I cannot. Okay, so I was definitely supposed to see what these pieces do before I got busy on the board, but okay, we'll just play this out. This pawn comes out. I'm just going to develop my pieces. If at some point I can capture a void, spectacular. If not, it is what it is. Okay, can I take this safely? We're about to find out. Okay, definitely not. The void immediately took back, and I think I'm losing. I think I'm going to speed through the rest of this game. We're going to go back to the home screen, and we're going to figure out what on earth is going on with these pieces. Okay, I cannot offer any concrete commentary on how I've arrived at this position other than the fact that the voids are in the middle, they look really scary, I can't capture them, so I don't know what they do, and I've just been avoiding them by playing down the side of the board and down the back ranks. What I can say is I'm 99% sure that these dragonflies are just dragons, which means that they move like knights and bishops combined. The only reason I noticed that immediately is because I play with dragons all the time. I mean, I just did a video where I played against a grandmaster and I defeated him with 3 dragons twice. So I recognize the movement pattern of a dragon from a mile away. I also think I'm winning. I think I'm better here because I have this extra queen. I have no intention of venturing into the center of the board because clearly these unstoppable voids are just hanging out there. And I think besides that, I have material advantage because a dragon is only worth about 7 points. And like I said, I think this dragon, or rather, I think this dragonfly is actually a dragon. Let's harass it a little bit more. We'll attack it with the pawn. And then eventually I need these minor pieces to come down the side of the board to assist the queen in delivering checkmate. Again, basically nothing in the way of commentary about what the opponent might be up to because I don't know what these pieces do. I just know they're very annoying and sometimes make my pieces magically disappear. I wonder if this is how beginners feel when they're playing against higher rated opponents, where things are just happening and my pieces sometimes leave the board without my consent. Okay, the dragonfly here is clearly targeting my queen, so I'll shuffle her over. And then I think I can can I move the knight here safely, or is this void going to take it? I don't know what's going on with these voids. I just really don't. Let's play bishop here so we can defend the f5 pawn and then push g5. Dragonfly goes back. I'm just going to start calling it a dragon, to be honest, because that's what it is. We'll push the g pawn forward, make space for the knight to go to g4. And then hopefully somehow this allows me to push through and start targeting the king with more than just my queen. Oh, I can take it! I can take the void on g4. Okay, I'm starting to think that voids have to stay in the center of the board to be safe. Like they're untouchable in the center of the board, which is honestly quite a beautiful thing since the center is a very critical part of the board. But they are unsafe if they exit the center. Okay, this dragon is clearly targeting my bishop. Can I slide back safely or will the void take me? Again, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'll just go back to h3 for the time being and see if I can win this game. Okay, I have somehow managed to scuttle away with a rather cheap draw by moving my bishop back and forth to f3 and h1, and for some reason the bot never took it. I don't have any answers that are worth anything, so let's go check out how these pieces actually move. Oh, okay, this makes way more sense. Edit my board. That's probably helpful. Probably should have started there, shouldn't I? Okay, select a piece on your board and then select one of the options in the Choose Piece section below to modify your board. Okay, interesting. Pawns, I understand. Pawns go to the end and promote. Sounds good. Can I move on past pawns? Oh, okay, what? Okay, so I've selected my pawns, and I can replace it with a scout, a jester, a rock, and I was going to say something else, but I guess those are my 3 options. Which also allows me to actually read what it is these pieces do. So scouts move diagonally across the board, capture moving backwards, whole bunch of interesting movement patterns. I'm curious, where exactly? I clicked on the rook, and there's the void. Phantom of the Abyss moves horizontally after spawning in the void, can pass through rocks and capture beyond them. Oh, and then there's these things called sumos. The immovable mountain can capture within a 3x2 rectangle in front, or a single square directly behind may also partake in the sacred castling maneuver. Unfortunately, I think this is just a nickname because it doesn't seem to be immovable. It seems to just have a unique movement pattern. Okay, we're definitely taking voids. Rooks, get out of my face. I love these pieces that seem to be not capturable, I guess. Moves horizontally after spawning in the void, can pass through rocks and capture beyond them. At least I was never able to capture these, so seems like a good thing, at least while they were in the void. So we'll have those on our side. Instead of knights, we have basically the dragon, captures like a knight moving forward and captures 1 square diagonally backwards. Oh, interesting. Oh, I confused this movement pattern that I saw a couple of times with it being able to move like a bishop. So I was actually giving it way too much credit. It actually isn't as strong as a dragon. It's actually much weaker, with way less movement than a bishop and a knight combined. Okay, so not only is it weaker than I thought it was, it's not going on my team. The camel is a 3x1 knight, that I'm familiar with. Medusa, the petrifying queen, turns enemies 3 tiles in front into a stone, can capture up to 2 squares ahead, moves 1 square in all directions. Well, I quite like the sound of that. We'll be keeping those on the board. Snipers, spearmen, and ninjas in place of bishops. Strikes diagonally up to 2 squares and can leap over any one piece. Is that not hugely advantageous? Maybe not. I guess if it only strikes up to 2 squares, it's nerfed quite effectively. Now, this I like the look of. Sniper, a silent executioner, attacks only the farthest square on each diagonal, jumping over all pieces. Moves up to 2 squares left, right, and backward, and 1 square forward. So it has decent mobility, and it snipes the farthest square on any given diagonal, so that is definitely going into our lineup. The king seems like it can't be changed. I still haven't changed the pawns, and it seems these other variants are basically pawns that capture backwards, which I have really no interest in, so let's go with just a rock. Cannot be captured and cannot move, can be placed anywhere in the center rows of the board, can be broken in special cases. Sure, so I'll just use these to also obstruct the development of the opponent. I'll have these voids sniping the sides of the boards. I wish I could draw arrows, but that's okay. And then what? I just use one of these snipers and like immediately place it on b5, snipe the king, and he will have no escape because he'll be smothered by his own pieces. I mean, that seems pretty darn effective to me. Is there anything else I should change? The queen. Of course. Okay, the queen can turn into a Pegasus. That looks pretty spicy. An Empress and a Kraken. A beast of the sea moves and captures up to 2 squares in all directions, leaving marks for its last 5 moves that can be returned to? So it can like teleport, basically? Well, I don't know if I want my most aggressive piece, which would normally be a queen, to have the ability to teleport back from whence she came. That doesn't seem... I mean, it's super unique and interesting, but I don't think it's what I please. An Empress is a rook and a knight. I like my bishop and a knight queen a little bit better. And then Pegasus moves 1 square in any direction like a king, but can also leap like a knight. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna have my queen, thank you very much. Okay, I like this setup. Now we're ready for a game. So let's go back, play bots, and let's fight this elusive Sarah once more. Okay, now we both have voids in the center of the board, and I actually know what they do now. So we'll make sure to have a little friendly trash talk in the chat. And we can go ahead with our original strategy. So I think I can just Oh, wait, why did I pick these scouts by accident? Okay, I didn't really want these, but we'll shuffle you out of the way. Oh, this void captured my void? So should I capture her void? The dragonfly develops. This is all very confusing. Oh, but they move horizontally. Okay, so these voids can never capture one another, but okay, sure. The dragonfly develops, but I now know that it's not actually guarding B5. Only this void is guarding B5. So what exactly do I need to do? I need to develop... what do I need to do here? I'm a little confused. I want to bring my sniper out. Oh, but it only moves horizontally, so it's actually going to take quite a while for this piece to arrive. I suppose either at B5 or H5. H5 may be a little more concrete. So let's get this Medusa out of the way. And I'm imagining myself moving my sniper over and then up to H5. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think that can be done. Dragonfly comes out to play. I don't think I care at all, actually. And my rocks are doing a great job of holding down the position. We'll move Medusa up and around, and then just sniper up to H5. We'll be looking at the king, and I suppose it would be unstoppable. Oh, Kraken develops, so now there's a space for the king to shuffle over. Oh, the sniper just moves so slowly. In all fairness, the original plan wasn't half bad, but now that I know that the sniper moves super duper slowly, I just forgot about that sort of restriction. It's gonna take a minute for me to get there. Okay, I can advance here though and put the king in check. That's interesting. And he actually elects to move back to E8. Okay, this isn't all bad. Now what to follow this up with? I forgot what it is exactly that Medusa did that I was so amused by, but let's develop her and see if we can reinvigorate my interest in this piece. Right, because the Kraken is, whoa, Kraken is coming out to play. I can't take you, please. Well, that's disappointing. I'd assume this is getting threatened, so maybe I should advance it so the sniper defends it. I'm not really sure. Okay, Dragonfly moves down, puts my king in check. Why do these guys not capture? Please explain. Okay, I suppose I need to move my king out of the way to safety. Am I crazy, or was I doing way better when I had regular chess pieces? Let's move you out of the way, because to be frank, I don't know what these scouts are meant to do anymore. No, is that? Oh my goodness, I thought the Kraken was going to take and put me in checkmate. I mean, it didn't, but I think I'm losing here. I think I'm just way worse. Can I repeat moves for a draw? Can I do this and put you in check again and just shuffle back and forth and get another draw? It would not be... Oh, I lost it to the void! Okay, I'm just toast here. No, that's so resignable. Yep, GG's. Well played, Sarah. I don't know what to do about this. Let's go back to the home, and let's see if I can understand this a little bit better than I did the first time. Okay, so what do? You move extremely slowly and hit the furthest squares. Understood. What do? You petrify enemies 3 tiles in front. That I should be able to get behind. I like this, but 3 is 1, 2, 3, so pretty far ahead. I like that. And what's going on with the scouts? What is a scout exactly? Oh, it only captures straight behind? I don't like that at all. Give me my pawns back, please. Oh, it said if I choose... Wait, what? Where did my rocks go? Is it the case that if I choose rock, my pawns turn into scouts? No, my pawns are fine. Okay, cool. Let's try that again. I like this setup. Let's go against that evil bot once more. Come back. Okay, now we have pawns, we have rocks. I'm going to eliminate this void first, because I'm less afraid of this one, to be honest. Because this one, I don't know. I just want attacking chances on the 5th rank, and I don't really care what I have to do on the 4th rank to get past it. Now, maybe I develop my Medusa to freeze this? I'd have to like swap my king and my Medusa. Oh, wait, is this putting itself in danger? I can't just attack you and threaten you, and then you have to go back? No, it definitely has to. Okay, it does in fact go back to the center of the board where I can't capture it, which makes sense. Let's keep pushing these pawns, and I want to put my Medusa somewhere back here so it freezes the void, basically nullifying its entire purpose. So let's go up with the sniper. I like that. That seems reasonable. This dragonfly also develops. I don't think that's a huge concern, right? Because it moves like a knight, so I'm not really scared of that coming into my position. Or actually, what I can do is, can I move this pawn forward? And if either the dragonfly or the void move onto the square, it becomes petrified by my Medusa. And if it doesn't, then the dragonfly can't continue to develop. C5 is covered by the pawn, and then B4, of course, is covered by the Medusa herself. Okay, nice. So far, so good. Let's advance the sniper again. I'll move the king up to F2, shuffle Medusa over back here, and then freeze the void. And I'm feeling pretty good about that, to be honest. Great, we'll shuffle Medusa over, sneakily moving her over to d1. If I can neutralize the void, then I think my attacking chances are reinvigorated. Or actually, wait, I have this pawn on f4, so I can just shuffle the sniper over and up? I think that makes sense. Maybe I should be developing my pieces like a normal chess player. I don't know why I'm overcomplicating this for myself. But I don't know, it feels in the spirit of the game to try and use these pieces to their full extent. Okay, right now Sarah's just moving her Kraken back and forth. We'll petrify the void? I somehow have this awful, I was gonna say I have this awful feeling that Medusa isn't actually petrifying the void. Okay, so I guess the void is just completely safe in the center of the board. Rather frustrating, but okay. Let's move you over, then advance this pawn to g4, g5, boot out the dragonfly, and then, what does this void think it's doing? Go back to the center of the board, or else I will definitely capture you. Thank you. Okay, back to g4, then g5, remove the dragonfly, place the sniper on h5. It's reinforcing g5. It doesn't want me to play there, clearly. Unfortunately, I don't remember asking for its opinion. g5 will happen with a little more force, with queen to g3. Okay, wow, it's really gonna stop me from playing g5, like with all of its might. That's actually quite impressive. What do I do here? Maybe I just keep grabbing some space. I think that's reasonable. Void shuffles over. I kind of want it to move its Kraken again so I can take this bishop for free on the edge of the board, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Let's start developing the sniper. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start moving my pieces forward so they actually do something. If I can move my Medusas down the queen side of the board, I can neutralize the queen side and then use my snipers from the right side of the board to target the queen side. I actually think that's pretty reasonable. Let's take back with the pawn. So I'm going to move my snipers back over to the king side. Ooh, h5. Don't I just shuffle right past? Oh, or dragonfly to g4, check. No, but then I just move my king out of the way and I don't think I care. Okay, g5, target the dragonfly. That is check, I'll move out of the way. Bishop comes out to play. Maybe I just shuffle my Medusa all the way back over, right? Because if I get her to g1, she'll neutralize this dragon. Let's shuffle. Very sneaky. Definitely not suspicious. Let's go all the way over. Right, because the bot either has to concede that I'm going to push this dragonfly away, or it's going to allow me to freeze it. Okay, pawn comes forward. I'm definitely going to push past and just freeze the entire queen side. That feels pretty good. All right, now we slide over and neutralize the dragonfly, which means I should be able to slide by and then take this pawn because this dragonfly shouldn't be able to move. Oh, what? Oh, wait, does it need a clear line of sight? Oh, it definitely needs a clear line of sight to the piece itself. Okay, we'll move the king back. I still think I'm okay, but I've just realized something critical. Medusa has to actually be able to see the piece. The dragonfly has just taken, what, one of my snipers? Okay, we'll take one of these pawns in retaliation and try to go for this checkmate on the back rank. That would be spectacular. And to be frank, I need it. So how to proceed? Let's go here, threatening queen to g8. Okay, Kraken moves back. Can't I just take you? Perfect. So far, so good. Now, queen to g8 is checkmate in one move, so the king has to move over, which it does. Question is, what do I actually have here? I think I can move this pawn forward, right? Because this dragonfly doesn't see that far back. It only sees as far as the center. Okay, f6. Now I'll move past and try and promote one of these pawns. If I can promote to a different piece, I can definitely win on the back rank. Let's take over here. That should be totally safe. Dragonfly comes out. We'll push this pawn. Dragonfly takes this pawn. I think I can offer a trade. Yeah, I can definitely offer a trade because if the Kraken takes, I take back with the pawn. Okay, it doesn't even elect to do that. We'll promote definitely to a queen. I've learned that I'm not particularly good with any of these pieces. All right, that forces it to take. I'll go ahead and take back. Dragonfly shuffles over. There has to be a way for me to win this. Let's just start taking stuff. We'll take this pawn first. It's threatening my Medusa. To be frank, I've lost total respect for the piece, so feel free, go for it. That's all yours. Puts me in check. The audacity will move forward and target the dragonfly. And what I'd like to do is just promote this pawn. To be frank, I've kind of resorted to just playing normal chess at this point. Right, it does in fact take. We'll push this pawn. Dragonfly comes over? Is that not? I can just take that, certainly. That is free, thank you very much. And we push again. Yeah, I've basically resorted to playing a normal game of chess. Can you really blame me though, right? I've now promoted my second extra queen, and all I have to do is double up on the back rank. I'm threatening mate on b8. Okay, c-pawn moves forward, which doesn't stop me from playing this, so I will definitely play check. I don't think this does anything, right? The king has to move forward. Okay, so far so good. I'm a little afraid that I've misunderstood what this bishop does. I don't really remember what it does. So I'm going to take here and get rid of it first, and then follow up with checkmate. Right, king comes forward, trying to defend, give it another check. King shuffles forward, that is definitely free, so check again. Wow, it's actually making it very difficult for me to get checkmate. Let's go here next, double up the queens on the diagonal, and then I'm threatening to take on c5 completely for free, because the void only moves horizontally. Right, which it now, right on cue, demonstrates. Now I'll shuffle over, and I think queen to a2 is a really big problem that it has to deal with. Okay, it decides to move right past. Wow, it's just not afraid of me whatsoever. Let's bring the sniper over as well. Maybe in the spirit of the game, I try to finish it off with my sniper. Right, we'll shuffle over and then move back, maybe? No, the sniper only sees, what does it see? The last square on the diagonal, so I need it on f4, which means I can put my Medusa on f1. Okay, now we're cooking with oil. Right, this now looks at c1, which no longer has a king, but I like that I've figured out how to combine these pieces, right? This shuffles over. Let's bring my king into the game as well. I think I'm gonna need him to deliver this checkmate. Check on c7. We will double up on the c file to threaten the dragonfly. I think that makes a lot of sense, which does put me in check. I'll shuffle out of the way. It moves back, I'll definitely take, and if the void takes back, I'll capture it with my queen. That should be very easily converted, nice. Now it's basically just normal chess, because I have a king, I have a queen, anything else I choose to use is completely at my own discretion. So let's start shuffling these pieces over. If I don't stalemate him rather, oh, can I use you? Oh no, you're just super far away. You know what, let's bring my king over. As much as I would love to try and get a checkmate with one of these funky pieces, I just really don't believe in my ability to do so. Let's play check, force the king in front of the pawn. That way it can't continue to push. Perfect, now we bring the king over. This is a pretty common chess strategy, forcing the king in front of the pawn. Otherwise, you just hang it for free, as the bot chooses to demonstrate. Shuffle the queen nice and far away so it's never stalemate. Drag the king over. King has to jump back and forth between, these couple of squares, and eventually we will have checkmate on the board. Check, king to a1. There we go. Move the queen away so the king has somewhere to move. Nice opposition with the kings, and we do have checkmate in one move with queen to b2. With that, we finally defeat the freaky bots on Meta Chess. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one.